Well, here it is, trapping season. My truck already smells like skunk, and it's only early season. It already smells like skunk. We're gonna put out. It's a week after opening day. Opening day was last Saturday for canine and coon and other land animals like that. We had really bad weather this week, and that's why I waited. I didn't put any actually, we had really bad weather last night, torrential rain, pouring rain. But I waited to put some traps out because I knew the rain especially was going to be really bad this week, and it was torrential. Had nor'easter storms coming on the east coast, and we got affected by a lot of that, so I waited it out. Today I'm going to put out some coon traps, I'm going to put out some canine traps, and see if we can't get some early season canines. I'm probably pretty much after Christmas just strictly going to use cable restraint. That's my plan this year. Anybody who knows, who lives in the Northeast, working footholds in freeze thaw and freezing rain and 3 feet of snow is very difficult. If I have decent weather conditions, who knows what it's going to be like. I'm going to try and run cable restraints, but right now we're going to put out a few sets and see if we get anything moving. Where I am here, I don't get constant predator movement every day all the time. Especially, and the same with the coons. The coons, they roam around, they move around, they go from farm to farm, they go wherever the food sources are. It's still pretty warm right now. It's not super cold yet. It's only in the 40s and 50s, so it's not getting super cold yet. But it's right at tomorrow actually is Halloween, so unfortunately we have really poor weather for bow hunting. Rain, heavy rain, swirling winds, strong winds. It puts a damper on the deer movement, but I might sit this afternoon and see if I see any deer. But that aside, we're going to put some traps out for the canines and see what we can do. I have been watching my trail cameras. I get fox traffic maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. For coyote, it's more than that. Now, I might get pictures of coyote once every 3 weeks, once a month maybe. So I mean, I had to have sets out a long while, and you know, they're not, like I said, constant traffic areas, but you still have to check them every day. All right, let's get some steel in the ground. Okay, I put a couple of dirt holes in really quick. Classic dirt holes. See one behind me here. Got some bait, got some lure in there. MB550, first time using one of those. You can see behind me here, there's a trail that comes down this way. Let's see, did I go past it? There's another trail that comes down this way. And there's another trail that comes in right here from the pine trees here. So I got soybean, cornfield. As you can see, the cornfield is behind me here, but quit swinging around. So this is on a multi-path travel way. I have another one I have set over here by the Christmas trees. I have a lot of fox activity on that side. This year I have so many different baits and lures that I'm going to try because I won that Trappers United giveaway. So Joe Young, actually, with the giveaway, he actually sent me a logbook for keeping track of your sets and stuff here. Where did I put it? Here, it's in my truck. So I see here, Trappers Advanced Medium Logbook. So I can take notes of where, you know, what set I used. Is it a dirt hole? Is it a flat set? Is it a post set? You know, whatever. And what bait I used, what lure I used, what trap I used, and the location, the weather conditions, the date, everything. So I think information like that can be helpful for trapping. But we're going to lure this set over here, and then we're going to set out a couple of coon DPs. Okay, here's our other dirt hole. You can see I have it set right along the weed edge. That way they're not going to come in from the back side of it, they're only going to come in from the front side of it. This is actually a set I had set last year. So the old trap bed was here, the log was already here, but now the weeds have grown up around it. When I set this last year, it was completely barren. And now the soybean is right there. So you're gonna hunt this edge. I've seen fox tracks in here in the snow last year quite a bit. course, the big thick pine trees next to me here. On the other side of that hedgerow at the end of the pathway there, the pathway splits to the left, and then it goes in. If you went straight through the hedgerow, it goes into a cornfield. So they hunt this long grass here at the edge of the soybean. So I already have some Epler's Triple Slam in there. And then we're going to put some gland lure on the log. We'll be on our way. We're going to use some Young's K1. You can see it there without it shining. There we go. Okay, here's a little bit of a tip. Some of these lures, and anybody who traps knows, some of these lures are very, very potent in odor. Some of them smell like skunk, some of them are just pure skunk essence, like this one, full bag. This is a Harbor Freight Dirty Cal, like a plastic ammunition box, and it has a rubber seal on it. So once you close it, it's pretty much airtight. So it keeps your baits fresh, keeps stuff from getting at the bait, and it keeps the odor in the box. So if you're looking for a cheap way to store your lures or carry your lures and not get everything stinking like skunk or bobcat or fox urine or whatever you want, this is a good way to go. You can get I got this on sale at Harbor Freight for less than $4. Usually I think they're about $6.50, something like that in my area at least. But yeah, good investment for that. All right, threw in a DP here quick. See the trail. Actually, that's a trail I engineered, but you can see animals have started to use it. They're coming up this way, coming across this way, across the path in where I have my trail camera there. And in here, there's also a corn edge right there. What I did was I set up a DP here that I got from Robbie Gilbert. Also, I used this cable. So I wrapped the cable, gets wrapped around the tree, and I covered the cable there. You can't, so the coon won't mess with it. I'm gonna bury this chain a little bit more. Put some old Hawbaker's coon lure on there, which smells really good. A little bit of fish oil that I put in a Dawn squeezy bottle so I can squish it out real easy. And then I have it filled with Trapping Time coon chum. So we'll see. A little early for coon for me, but there's a lot of coons here, or there was at least last year. So we're gonna take some of those out and we'll see if this produces. Well, checking my set. Lo and behold, trap's pulled out, chain is straight, no catch circle. Deer footprint right there. Deer must have stepped right in it and freaking pink, pulled his leg right out of it. Yeah, what are you gonna do? All right, time to reset it. Okay, here he is, catch number 1 of the year. Yeah, look at the circle he left here. Wow, the old masked bandit. Nice coon. Small, he's not huge, but I'm taking him this time. Caught him in my MB 550. This was the first trap I set. It's the first dirt hole I showed you. So yeah, I'm not releasing them this year. I did release a lot of them last year, but this is the problem I have. I set out sets for canines and there's coons all over them. So I had a DP further down here, but he wasn't in the DP. Look at the, look at the circle he left. Unbelievable. All right, let's get him taken care of, and I'll reset this tomorrow.